Okay, hello guys. I just wanted to make a video talking about creativity as Christians, or in just creativity in general. And I really think that people are letting their creativity die because it seems like everything's already been done, and it just seems like there's no point because we're in this world that's driven by money, where everything is just, yeah, like it's nice that you have this gift and everything, but you just use it. Don't bother anybody with it. Don't do anything with it. Just do it in your free time when you're bored, whatever. Or you can just use your phone. So what that does is it puts your creative space, that time where you can create, where you can do whatever it is you want to do. And I would say that time is what we're meant to be here for. We're meant to create. We're meant to do these things. And when we don't do these things, that time, or that time for creativity, is put in the same category as time when we use our phones, time when we watch TV, time where we do all these things. So it makes it like a real challenge for where our mind should be at this time, because we're working all day, and then at the end of it, we have like this tiny, it's enough time to do really whatever you want, but we use it very stupidly. We waste it, and we don't do anything useful with it. And I'm saying this because I'm a very creative guy, and I've noticed that my creativity is the first thing to die when once it starts growing, once I start trusting in God. God raises it up. He makes it so I play guitar better, I draw better, just be more creative in general. And that's the first thing to go. I start getting unmotivated with my drawing, with my guitar, and it's hard for me to keep that motivation going. And I wouldn't lose motivation that quickly. I really believe it's an external force doing it, because I would say it's a revelation, but just common sense. God gives us these talents, just like in the parable of the talents that you can look up. In that parable, God is talking about giving, people talents. And one of the people, what he does with the talent, the one that gets one talent, he just hides it underground. He only got one talent, and all he did was hide it underground because he was like, oh man, if he doesn't get his talent back when he comes back, he's gonna get mad at me. So out of fear, he just hid his talent. And the other ones, what they did is they invested their talents, and then they got more out of it. And the way I see that is, it's what we're all doing. We're all hiding our talents for security, pretty much, because we know that it'll still be there at the end of the day if we just do whatever it is that we like to do, and we don't really grow in our talent, our work. But there's other people out there who are being creative. They're pursuing God with their talents, with their creativity. And I was just thinking, what if God gave us these talents, this creativity to worship Him with? And that this talent that we have is the way we'll be able to provide for ourselves monetarily. Well, not really for God's providing. He gave us a talent as a mean for us to be successful. The way we're being taught to work right now is just follow after someone who already made it for themselves. And I'm in college right now, and the biggest thing that I really don't like about it is I know who I am. Okay, I know who God knows that I am, who He made me. And I know that in college, the only reason I'm really there is for a degree, because if I were to sit in the classroom, I would get the same amount of education as if I'm paying. The only reason I'm paying is for that degree, which is just, I'm going to do this for 4 years to get the approval of someone. And I don't like that. I don't like the idea of I need the approval of someone else when I already know I have God's approval, that He gave me this talent. And another thing, because what I'm studying right now is something I do like, mass communications. But what if God gave me a different talent and something else, which He did, and I'm just not pursuing it because I'm chasing the thing, I'm marrying the thing that I'm not really that passionate about. And I'm giving up the love I have for these other things so I can grow in this other thing that I really don't care about. And I'm paying a lot to do it. God doesn't want us to live like that. He wants us to pursue the things He gave us freely and grow in those things freely. Okay? Because these are the things we have passion for. And when you have passion, those things can grow. But in my life, it's dying. It keeps getting attacked and attacked. And I honestly believe it's Satan trying to shut us up, because I know for me, if I pursue the things that I love, I will use them for God's glory. And I can't really do this without the motivation, and it comes from God, and it's being attacked daily. So I don't know if you guys are going through that, but it's just what I'm going through right now, and I realize that it sucks. And I really want to give God all the glory for everything that I've been able to do in my life and everything I will do in my life. And this is why I'm making these videos, because I also know from what people have told me is they say the way you speak about God is something that it really gets to them. So if I can spread God's word through YouTube, then I'll do that just because I can. You know, I don't think we'll be able to do this much longer. So, yeah, I love Jesus, and I love you guys too, whoever's watching this. All right, bye.